Welcome to the Prince Mohamed bin Fahd Stadium here in Saudi Arabia. Group E is shaping up nicely, and tonight the two teams that sat at the top of the group prior to these two games take centre stage and go head-to-head as FC Nasaf take on Al Faisaly, the tournament debutants from Saudi Arabia. 4 points from their opening two matches put them in control, but earlier on today Al Sadd made a statement of intent, putting 5 past Al Wahdat. So now 3 teams are on 4 points. A win for either of these teams tonight would give them a nice cushion at the top of the table as we reach the halfway point in the group for all 4 teams. Just approaching, well, just after 5 past 11 in the evening local time. Still 26 degrees here, very pleasant. And we await the arrival of the two teams. Nasaf from Uzbekistan and Al Faisaly, as we say, one of a number of impressive Saudi Arabian teams in the tournament. Of course, the tournament holders are from Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal, after winning the trophy at the King Fahd International Stadium at the end of last year. Here are the substitutes for Al Faisaly. They do have to come from different dressing rooms here to make their way into the tunnel due to the COVID situation, plus the fact that we have 2 games here, so the 4 teams have to be spread around the stadium. But the games continue to come thick and fast. Dignitaries taking pride of place here. So we normally have 40 teams. We've only got 39 teams taking part in the competition this year due to the withdrawal of Shanghai Port FC due to COVID issues. So that group will only contain 3 teams. They will just tweak the situation slightly to make sure that there's no advantage, because obviously the games have to be calculated as to who's going to be the second place team in the group. Obviously the travel problems and travel restrictions in Shanghai, meaning that it was fairly untenable really for them to come here. So there will be just 3 teams in that group, Group J. It'll be Kitchi from Hong Kong, Chiangrai United from Thailand, and Vissel Kobe from Japan. Obviously disappointing for Shanghai Port, having made it through to the group stage of the AFC Champions League, but 1 or 2 restrictions still in place, particularly in China at the moment. No such problems for Uzbekistan. They will host the AFC Under-23 Championships in June. Tashkent, one of the main venues that will be used for that junior tournament. Eastern section in this competition got underway a little earlier on today. They're about a week behind the Western section. Top team in each group goes through automatically to the round of 16 with 3 of the next best teams, the next runners-up. Al Faisaly, one of 4 new teams. We saw one of the others earlier on today, Melbourne City FC. Mumbai City FC have been in action on 3 occasions, as have Al Hilal from Turkmenistan, who are also in the western section here. And a reminder about the knockout stages, the competition starts to change format slightly, going across to a full season rather than a calendar year. So the eastern section knockout rounds will be in August, the western section in February next year, and the final of the AFC Champions League will be on the 19th of February 2023. Al Faisaly drew their opening game against Al Wahdat just over a week ago now. picked up their first win over Al Sadd. It was an impressive win against the Qataris as well. They had got a couple of players missing after suspensions. And let's not forget FC Nasaf had to come through a qualifier to get here. They beat Bani Yas from the UAE by 2-0 to book their place in the group stages. Here come the teams then. Quite a long walk here all the way across the pitch to line up in front of the flag, and then the usual handshakes. Saudi Arabia has such a good history in this competition. They are the top winners from the Western section. The most successful team in this competition, Korea Republic with 12 titles, then Japan with 7, then Saudi Arabia with 6 wins, 4 of those, of course, to Al Hilal. Mustafa Malaika is the goalkeeper for Al Faisaly. He's also the captain. Marbek Eshmuradov is the captain for FC Nasaf. So here are the teams. 2 changes for FC Nasaf to the side that played Al Wahdat just 4 days ago. Abdur Ratnikov comes in, as does number 99, Smilalic. 3 players on yellow cards. If they were booked tonight, either Abelek, Mozgovoy or Smalagic, they would be missing for the next game. Junpai Aida from Japan is the referee. All the other officials are from Japan tonight, assistants and 4th official. No VAR in the group stage. Quick photos before the kick-off. Al Faisaly kept a settled lineup. No changes to the starting lineup tonight, so it's the same 11 that started in that win over Al Sadd 4 days ago. Hitcham Fake and Tavares were the 2 goal scorers on that occasion. They'll play in that 4-2-3-1 formation. Marty Boyle, the Australian, will sit in the middle of Al Amri and Al Dasari, with the Cape Verde international Julio Tavares up ahead of them, and there are the substitutes. Nurulev also on a yellow card on the substitutes bench tonight for FC Nasaf. Rizikul Berdiev and Marinos Zunidis are the 2 coaches. And we're just about ready to go. Both these sides unbeaten so far. Will that remain tonight? Will they be able to battle away and get themselves 3 points? Should be a fascinating 90 minutes to come. So we're underway. It is FC Nasaf all in the maroon and yellow, with Al Faisaly in white kicking from right to left in the first half. We have got 1 or 2 supporters in the stadium tonight. It's not packed, as you can see. Also a little pocket of Nasaf fans as well. Long ball over the top straight away for Tavares to chase, but a first touch for Nemetov in the Nasaf goal. Tavares was on the score sheet in the last match. Nasaf have just started the Uzbekistan League season. They're just 3 games in at the moment. They've won 1 and drawn 2 of their opening 3 matches. Beat Lokomotiv in their last match before coming here, just to come here with a little bit of a confidence booster under their belts. As we said, they've already had to beat Bani Yas in that playoff round as well to get here. It's a nice little interchange of passes. Norchayev just clipped as he tried to run through that gap, and the referee straight away. I don't think he'll give a yellow card out this early in the game, but any other time in the game that could well have been a yellow card. Hicham, the player that's been warned. Hicham Fahd, who also was on the score sheet in that second game rather, against Al Sadd. And that should be a yellow card, whatever minute of the game it's in. It's a free kick though to FC Nasaf, and a chance for Sharaf Makitdinov. Made just 1 substitute appearance so far in the league, Makitdinov. Al Amri just getting the wall organised with his goalkeeper Malaika. Makitdinov up in the Cristiano Ronaldo pose. Will he be as profitable for the free kick as Cristiano Ronaldo? No, he won't, is the answer. Straight into the wall. Forward by Ali Kulov. That will drop harmlessly for Malaika, so that comes to nothing for FC Nasaf. Hussein. Silva. Ball over the top again, looking for the run of Martin Boyle, the Australian. Well read that by Alamad. Saitov. Boyle tussling away, just left the ball behind slightly, well played by Stanijevic. Away by Nemetov. Al Faisaly haven't had the greatest season in the Saudi Pro League. They're down in 11th at the moment, just 6 wins in 25 league matches for them. Been somewhat disappointing. Ali Kulov. Now 5 games to go in the Saudi Pro League at the moment. Al Faisaly qualified for the tournament as the 2020-21 Kings Cup winners. Nasaf qualified as 2021 Uzbekistan Cup winners, making their 7th appearance in the group stage. 2018 was the last time Nasaf were here, finished third in the group behind Al Faisaly and Al Sadd, who they have in the group again with them this time. Marinos Uzanidis, coach of Al Faisaly. Played as a centre-back in his playing days. The Greek international, 49 appearances for Greece. Coached predominantly in Greece before moving to Saudi Arabia with Al Faisaly earlier on this year. Al-Dasari. He's only been in charge of Al Faisaly a couple of months. Marinos Uzanidis took charge in February. By Nemetov. Hasn't made a league appearance this season. Nemetov played just 9 games last year. A flick up there from Smolagic. Looking for Tavares. Saudi First Division winners in the 2009-10 season, Al Faisaly. Too many honours in their career thus far. Boyle. Overhits the cross. Martin Boyle. Joined from Hibernian in Scotland, where he made over 200 league appearances, 8 seasons he spent in Scotland. Martin Boyle. Saitov. That's the free kick. Dilshad Saitov, one of a number of Nasaf players that have been at the club all their career. Ali Kulov. Not much tempo to the game at the moment. Away by Al-Dasari. Stanijevic. Moscovoy. Davrinov. More backwards than forwards at the moment from Nasaf. Saitov. Moradov forced to backtrack. Nematov comes out of his penalty area. They're holding on to the ball at the moment, Nasaf, but they're not really going anywhere with it. Ali Kulov. No free kick for Abdurakimov's challenge. Corner then to Nasaf, still 0-0. It's an in-swing towards Maleka's goal. He came, the goalkeeper, but didn't get a hand on the ball. Nodded back in again. It's a clash of heads. Ali Kulov, one of those that was involved. They're claiming an elbow. I don't think there was an elbow in there. No, it's a clear clash of heads. It's Al Faisaly and Ali Kulov. So that was a heavy collision. Al Faisaly fans have been in good voice. All the Saudi fans are very musical, very noisy when they play the games. Al Hilal are probably the best supported team that we've seen in the competition so far. Obviously the game's been played in Riyadh and Jeddah. There was the clash of heads that's led to the treatment for these two. It's actually a Siri rather than Al Faisaly. Ali Kulov's back on his feet though. Played in the qualifying match against Bani Yas that they won by 2-0. It's not looking so good for a Siri at the moment. Obviously no chances taken with head injuries these days. Still a little bit of concern around at the moment about Assyria. I don't know whether he's going to be able to continue. Certainly looks a bit groggy at the moment. I don't know whether they'll want to take the risk of him being able to continue. I think he is going to have to come off. I don't think it's wise that he continues. He's clearly taken a hefty whack, Ahmed Assyri. Safest thing to do is to replace him. He's an experienced defender as well. He played over 150 league games for Al Ittihad over 9 seasons for them before moving to Al Tawan and then on to Al Faisaly. So there will be a considerable amount of added time to go on at the end of the first half as well. The medical truck is now on. Marino Susanidis giving out those instructions. He's been in charge for over 500 games in his career. Scored 4 international goals in his playing days. Comes the replacement. It will be Yazine Barnawi. Barnawi, who started his career at Al Faisaly. Getting a few more instructions. A little bit of concern around for Syria at the moment, but hopefully he's good hands now. Al-Khamaizi just inquiring. He's had a bit of a headache in the morning. I think he's had a bit of a headache now, but so better to take him off rather than risk a head injury and get him checked out properly at hospital. So after a lengthy stoppage, we are away. Barnawi is on alongside Alamad now at the back. Flick on by Tavares. Hitcham. Al-Amri. Tavares again is the intended target. Rose high, he's got too much on it though. We'll throw into Nasaf. Comes in towards Smalagic. Reached the semi-finals of the Asian Club Championships, FC Nasaf, back in the early 2000s when they lost to Suwon Blue Wings in the semi-finals, lost out to Esteghlal in the third place match. Right, so Barnawi is now coming on. I thought he'd already come on, but they were just delaying it perhaps for a moment, but they are going to be back up to full strength now. Tavares beaten in the air. It's back for Alamad, back to Maleka. No clear-cut goal-scoring opportunities as yet. So we have lost a big chunk of the game due to that injury a moment or so ago. Just one shot, not on target so far from either side. Ali Kulov. Saitov. Nimatov opted to play it short, it's almost given away. Got away with that one. Saitov getting away from Al-Amri. Davrinov. Ishmuradov. Ali Kulov. Not much on going forward at the moment for either side when they're moving in the right direction. Mozgovoy, now he looks long. Good breaking ball out towards that far side. It's given away cheaply though. It'll be gathered by Hicham. Hicham leaves it. Silva. Aldasari. Hicham. This might be slightly promising for Boyle. Still they're forced to come back the other way. There's no movement forward at the moment from Al Faisaly. That's Alyukovic to the corner. Saitov. Hicham, he's overrun it, be a goal kick. Clumsy from Hicham. It's very stagnant at the moment in terms of creative play. Silva. Siri off to get checked out. Let's hope that's nothing too serious. So there are certain rules in place now for concussion injuries, of course, how long you have to recover before you can actually play again. So we'll see if he appears in the next match. That was Al-Amri taking a tumble. It's Barnawi, oh, it's actually Hussein, sorry, the referee. Going for the pocket for a yellow card for Hussein, who felt he'd won the ball cleanly. Former Al Hilal player and Al Ittifaq, Hussein Qasim. Second season at Al Faisaly. Yeah, he was off the ground. He's lucky to only get a yellow, perhaps. Some referees might have deemed that as being a red. Both feet were off the ground at one point. Free kick to Nasaf, still goalless. Back to Nematov. Here's Alikov. Ishmuradov. Ali Kulov. Over the top. And now to play again. Nasaf had a great run to the final of the AFC Cup last season. They had a 100% record till they got to the final. And they took on Al Murak from Bahrain. Lost the final. But it was a good performance by the Uzbekistan side. So they were superb right throughout that competition, the group stages and the knockout rounds. Davronov. Rakimov winning the throwing off Hussein. A wasted ball over the top of Smolagic. Have had more of the ball in the first half, Nasaf. Tavares, no real chances for him as yet. Boyle. There's no real flow to the game at the moment. It's very scrappy. It's a little bit stop-start. There's a lack of invention really from both teams. That's something that hope we see improve as the game wears on a little bit. Hussein. Al-Amri. In towards Tavares, nicely done, Tavares! Clearest chance we've had so far, and the opening goal of the game goes Al Faisaly's way. And we said he hadn't had a chance. Well, finally, there's a bit of quality from Al-Amri. And Tavares takes full advantage inside the penalty area. Scored 8 times in the Saudi League this season. And he gets a goal for the second match running here, having scored the second against Al Sadd 4 days ago. And the newcomers, Al Faisaly, have taken the lead. He was perfectly weighted to pick out his man. Tavares did the rest. Couldn't have played that any better over Eshmuradov. Slipped beyond Nemetov. And Al Faisaly lead by a goal to nil. First shot on target brings us our first goal of the evening. Kulov. Good defending from Al-Ahmad. Ali Kulov. Saitov. Slipped by Abdul Rakimov. Noachayev keeps it alive. Moscovoy. Goal scoring has been a bit of a problem for FC Nasaf, even though it's the early stages of the league season. They've only scored twice in their opening 3 matches. It's not a bad-looking ball, though. That's a comfortable header and a tidy header from Al-Khamaizi. Mukitdinov. Stanijevic. Abdul-Rakimov lining up here in the middle. Not a bad shot from Abdul-Rakimov, finding a little bit of space to get the shot away. Made his 100th league appearance against Lokomotiv in the last league game before this competition. Hussein. Tavares. Saitov goes all the way back to Eshmuradov. Abdul-Rakimov. There's another heavy challenge that's left Al Amri in a little bit of pain. It was Ali Kulov that's going to be spoken to by the referee. He was just clumsy more than anything. There was just a tangle of legs. The man who's got the goal. 2 goals in 3 matches for Tavares, but take nothing away from that quality ball in right onto the chest of Tavares. The rest was fairly simple. 8 goals in the Saudi Pro League this season for Julio Tavares. Played for Cape Verde in the Nations Cup back in January. By Maleka. Al Faisaly still leading here by a 1-0. under 10 minutes to go to half-time. There will be quite a bit of injury time to add on for that head injury earlier on. Misunderstanding there between Nurchayev and Saitov. Nice footwork. Towards Tavares. Might come here for Alikulov. Tried to bend it and wasn't too far away from getting a potential equaliser there, Kuznudin Alikulov. Too far ahead of Stanijevic, just lacking that little bit of quality on that final ball at the moment. Goalkeeper gathers, bawling at his defenders, Malaika. It's almost a chance for Nasaf to get in. Did well, the goalkeeper Nurchayev, trying to get on the end of it. Al Faisaly on the attack then as we towards the end of the first half. It's just flicked away from Tavares. It'll be a corner. Been too many Efforts on goal, as we said, just the one shot on target so far. That's the Tavares effort that's put Al Faisaly in front. Pushing and shoving going on as always. It's almost a mandatory thing these days that the referees have to stop and tell players to stop pushing. Hitch and Fake is the one that's on the edge of the 6-yard box, just with Norchayev behind him. He's headed on by Al Amri, but no real pace on the header. Saitov, Moscovoy. Ali Kulov. Very well organised Al Faisaly. If you look at the way they shape up, they've got almost 5 at the back, which makes life very difficult for FC Nasaf to try and find any space in behind. Rizikul Berdiev is going to need all his creative spark in the second half to try and get back into this one, I think. Win for Al Faisaly, don't forget, will take them 3 points clear at the top of the group on 7 points. These sides play each other again in 4 days' time. It is the reverse fixtures, match days 3 and 4. Smalagic. Kamezi wins the free kick. Just relieve a little bit of pressure at the end of the first half. It's too high for Tavares, away by Davronov. Tavares. Silva. Hussein. Five minutes added time then at the end of the first half because of that head injury, and a chance for Al Faisaly maybe here to potentially try and increase their advantage. We've gone all the way back to Maleka. Al Amri. Saitov. Terrible header for Al Kamaisi, sorry. Top, you could just see Ali Kulov, who'd gone forward, waiting to try and get that one played to him on the edge of the area. By Tavares, his goal separates the sides as we head towards the half-time break. Moscovoy, Stanijevic. Good header, plucked out of the air. It was Smolagic that got the header on. Straight at the goalkeeper, though. Foul by Stanijevic. 2 minutes to go of the added time at the end of the first half. Was due to a head injury to the Al Faisaly defender Ahmed Asiri. So down for a good 5 minutes or so. Barnawi subsequently came on. Asiri's gone to be checked out at hospital, hopefully, so nothing too serious. Alamad's header. No nonsense clearance from Alamad. FC Nasaf, they're not out of this at 1-0, but only a couple of half chances in the first half. That's a foul by Al Amri. Al-Dasari. One last chance maybe for Nasaf to get the ball forward with Moscovoy. Stanijevic. Ali Kulov, good ball in. And it was Abdul Rakimov getting around the back, I think, as the whistle goes for half-time. A chance right on the stroke of half-time for FC Nasaf, but they haven't managed to take it. There's Moscovoy that got round the back, couldn't get the shot down, though. Under pressure from Al Kamaisi. So that goal from Tavares just short of the half hour is the separating factor at half-time here. It's FC Nasaf 0, Al Faisaly 1. Welcome back. Teams out for the second half here. FC Nasaf against Al Faisaly. It is the Saudi Arabians that lead by a goal to nil at half-time, thanks to Tavares with the goal. There wasn't much creativity really from Nasaf. They did have a chance right on the stroke of half-time, which wasn't taken. Can they get back into this one in the second half, I wonder? Breaking a change. Nasaf at half-time. Bozarov rather, is coming on. See who's coming off. It's Abdul Rakimov who's making way for Oybek Bozarov. So it'll be Al Faisaly kicking from left to right in the second half, all in white, leading by 1-0. Al Nasaf get us underway then in the second half. So both sides are on 4 points, don't forget, going into this. So a victory for either tonight would give them a 3-point cushion at the top of the table after Al Saad's victory a little earlier on. Ali Kulov. Down the line by Smagic. By Davronov. It's a good ball in as well. Had to be dealt with by Alamad. Ali Kulov will have to go all the way back to his goalkeeper, Nemetov. As we said earlier on, the last time Nasaf played in the group stages of the AFC Champions League, they finished third in their group. They also had Al Saad in the group on that occasion. Al Wasl were the other team that finished ahead of them. Never made it beyond the group stages. 2012 was their first appearance. Finished fourth, didn't win a game. They only picked up a point against Esteghlal. Davronov. Mukhitdinov. Foul by Silva. Now some Brazil, Ismael Silva. Moved to Kalmar in Sweden early on in his career. Played in Russia as well. Foul by Mozgovoy. It's a little bit scrappy already at the start of the second half. It was a little bit stop-start in the first half at times. Tavares, pulled back to Stanijevic, just making a meal of getting rid of this. Nasaf, can Al Faisaly put them under pressure? That's chipped out towards Al Faisaly, but just lacking direction. Aldasari tried the little back heel to find Boyle, but didn't quite come off for him. Didn't see too much of the ball in the first half. Martin Boyle, the Australian. His coach will want him to probably get in the game a little bit more in the second half. Foul in the back of Al Amri. Al Amri it was that played that lovely ball into the box for Tavares to score the opening goal. Boyle. Hicham. Silva. Tavares just tries to feed it back into him, but wasn't the greatest ball in the world. Mozgovoy getting a telling off from the referee. Bozarov, the half-time substitute. Davronov. It's going to be the first yellow card. It's Boyle that's brought down. Aida is the referee tonight. Stanijevic, the man that was booked. Started his career at Crvena Zvezda. Marko Stanijevic, the Serbian. Scored twice in that second group game against Al Wadat in the 2-0 win, one of them a penalty. It could do with him getting on the score sheet tonight, Stanijevic. He's been a little bit quiet in the game so far. Bozarov. Mukitdinov. There's another challenge on Boyle that's going to earn another yellow card. And they're struggling just to contain Al Faisaly in the second half. It was Ali Kulov on that occasion that's gone into the book. So 2 in quick succession now for FC Nasaf into the book. Played all his career in Scotland, Martin Boyle. We mentioned the Hibs, over 200 games, played for Montrose and Dundee. Only joined Al Faisaly in the January transfer window. Useful addition to their ranks for the new season and for the Champions League. Because it is a 3+1 foreigner rule this year. You can have more than 4 foreigners in your actual squad, but your match day squad can only be 3+1. Which of course is the reason that it keeps the homegrown players in the frame. Barnawi, who's the first half substitute for Asiri after the head injury. Davronov has allowed the ball to bounce and has to guide it back to his goalkeeper. Stanijevic. Looking for the run of Smlagic. He's down in a heap with Barnaby. Throw into Al Faisaly then. No addition to the score as yet. Al Khamezi will try and launch this one long by the look of it. Tavares, I'm sure, will be the intended target. I think he meant for more of a delicate flick. Tavares got quite a lot on that. It just looped up in the air and was easy for Nemetov. FC Nasaf have been a number of guises over the years. They were founded in 1986 as Geolog, then they became Paktashi, then Dinamo Nasaf, and then from there FC Nasaf, which is stuck today. 6th in their first season in the Uzbekistan League when they were founded, fairly new club. Boyle. Bozarov. Tavares. Hussein. Straight to the goalkeeper though, Nemetov. Just needed to be pulled back a little bit further. Mukitdinov. Bozarov. No foul there as the challenge came in. Boyle. It's almost bent into the path of Tavares. Big appeals for handball against Davronov. Al Faisaly. Tavares. Silva. Hussein. One of the players yellow carded in the first half, Hussein. Tavares, away by Davronov. He's got more than double the amount of fouls Nasaf have given away than their opponents tonight. Hicham. Gets it back again, Hicham trying to stab it into the path of Al Faisaly. Good challenge by Silva. Nice little ball. Just dinked over as well, didn't quite come off for him, back by Bozarov. Another good challenge, Al Faisaly. There's a bit of purpose about Al Faisaly in this second half, trying to find Boyle, and that will be a corner. Ali Kulov with a challenge. He and Stanijevic booked in the second half. There's a challenge on Bozarov that went unpunished. White shirt able to get ahead on it in the middle. Al Faisaly. Look, he's just been caught by Stanijevic there. Play continues. Stanijevic back on the ball again, releases it just before Silva could get the challenge in. That's a good ball to Bozarov. This is better from Al Nasaf. Smagic moves away into the middle. Shot from Norchayev comes in. Just loops right up in the air. Moscovoy. Stanijevic. Bozarov. Twisting and turning, that's why he's been brought on. Great ball across! Pushed away by the goalkeeper, they're claiming he crossed the line. I don't think it did, I think it's a great save by Maleka. Brilliant work from Bozarov down this near side. The ball definitely wasn't over the line. Great work. Nuralayev is going to come on now. We're going to wait till after the corner. Misses out everybody once again. Away by Al Faisaly. Bozarov has been that bit of a spark in the second half since coming on at the break. That's Stanijevic. Here he is again, Bozarov. Looking to try and turn Al Faisaly once more. Floated in again, good ball in, away by Al-Ahmad. Pressure on here. Mukitdinov. Stanijevic. Bozarov. Nice little give and go. Oh, he's just run out of ground, Bozarov. It was, see what he was trying to do, just get the better of Al Faisaly in this corner, but just needed another yard of pitch. Such a tricky character since he came on at half-time. That was the initial ball in when he got the better of Al Faisaly. Smagic. Bozarov. And back by Silva. I don't think that ball had gone out of play when the coach touched it. Referee not intervening. Was it Kurberdiev, the Nasaf coach? Still haven't brought Nuraliev on yet. Mikitdinov. Moscovoy. Ishmuradov. Stanievich. Moscovoy. Mikitdinov. Bozarov. Three around him. They know the danger man at the moment. It's blocked behind for a corner. Bozarov, who's been at Nasaf for around about 5 seasons now, at 75 appearances in the league. It's proving to be a real live wire in the second half. Mikitdinov again with the corner. Good header away by Tavares. Referee's another head injury, Barnaby. Smlagic again just been spoken to. They're saying it's an elbow. They were concerned it was an elbow in the first half when Aziri went down, but it was definitely a clash of heads. Was there an arm here? He certainly seemed to put his elbow in the back. No real need for that from Smlagic. Aldasari. Tavares. Forward by Hicham. Alkamezi. Tavares the target. Couldn't get up above Eshmuradov. Made the change, by the way. Nuraliev has come on. Nudging the back of Smlagic again. Mikitdinov is the player that's come off, by the way, that's been replaced by Nuraliev. Tavares. Moscovoy. Angle ball into Bozarov. Trying to get the better of Al Faisaly once again, but the corner is conceded. Tavares back on defensive duty again with a header. His second chance here for Stanijevic to deliver. Good punch away by Maleka. There's Nuralev. Bozarov. Stanijevic. Bozarov. Patient build-up from Nasaf. Everybody back behind the ball for Al Faisaly at the moment. Bozarov with another chance to run at the defenders. Good challenge by Al Faisaly that time. Excellent for the run of Boyle. Ahead of Moscovoy. Once again, Bozarov just runs out of grass. Bit of movement on the Al Faisaly bench. Still that goal from Tavares in the first half separates the two teams. Davronov. Caught late after the ball had got by Al Faisaly. That'll be a free kick. Realising Bozarov is the handful at the moment. Stop him any way you can. Stanijevic over the free kick. The goalkeeper came and gathered. Well taken, Maleka kept his eye on that one all the way. There's only one winner on that particular battle, and that was going to be the goalkeeper. Boyle. He's going to pull it back for the free kick. He did try to slip that one down the line for Al Faisaly, but there was a little bit of contact which just put Boyle off. The referee tried to allow the play to run, but realised there was not going to be an advantage. So Al Faisaly comes off. Khalid Kabi comes on. Second change made by Al Faisaly. They had to make that change in the first half when Barnaby came on for a series after that hedge injury. A couple of changes now made by Al Nasaf as well. Free kick given away by Hussein on the substitute, Nurullayev. Stanijevic again will be over the free kick. Rolled short this time. Tavares is there again. Good defensive header from the man who scored the goal. Nurullayev. Bozarov. Smagic was just trying to get on the end of that. He was favouring the defender, though. Quarter of an hour to go. Tavares' goal means it's 1-0 to Al Faisaly at the moment as it stands. That would put them 3 points clear at the top of the table, as we say, after 3 matches. We're halfway through the group stages in the Western section. Games come thick and fast. It seems like 5 minutes since we started last week. 8 days today. Saitov and El Amri with a little bit of a coming together. Both felt the tackle. El Amri worse. It's a good ball, Al Amri, forward to Boyle. Keeper came and Boyle went down early. And it's a yellow card for Martin Boyle. Nasaf claiming that should have been offside. I'm not too sure Boyle didn't slip. There's the ball forward. They were looking across at the assistant referee. Yeah, just lost his footing and clattered into the goalkeeper. He was trying to pull away, I think, but just lost his footing, Martin Boyle, but he gets a yellow card for his troubles. She's just kicked the bottom of Hitcham's foot. I think they can have to be a bit painful, those. So these sides will meet again on the 19th. This one may not be over yet. Saitov. Shmuridov. Davronov. Moscovoy. Bozarov trying to get to the byline. Appeals for handball. I think Hicham's arm was by his side, which is why it wasn't given. Had the arm been away from the body, that could well have been a penalty, but the arm was in a natural position, so no penalty. Muradov, Saitov. Solovev is going to come on for Davronov. So Ivan Solovev. Russian is on. Another player that joined Nasaf ahead of this season. Just 2 games in the league so far of the 3 that they've played. Boyle on the chase again. Good sliding challenge by Ali Kulov. Solovev, the substitute, straight involved. Still only had 1 shot on target. Al Faisaly, that's the goal that Tavares scored. 2 on target for Nasaf. Still haven't managed to find a way through past Maleka. Kabi. Nureyev. Ali Kulov. Solovev. Free kick given away by Hussein. They need a bit of creativity and a good delivery from Stanijevic to give them a chance. Too much use of the arms from Hussein on Solovev, the substitute. Some height in their side. Nasaf, Al Amri's gone down again. He went down a few moments ago. I think that might be a touch of cramp creeping in. Another change about to be made by Al Faisaly. Shaya Sharahili will be the latest player to come on. I should imagine they're going to take Al Amri off after the injury. Indeed, Sharahili will come on for Al Amri. Stanijevic with the free kick. It was too close, but there's no one there, rather. Bozarov was just closing in. It's over everybody in the middle. Goalkeeper's a long way out of his goal here. He allows it to run out for a throw. Suzanidis still giving out those instructions to his team. It's going to be a nervous last 6 minutes or so for them with just a 1-goal lead. It's been a little bit better in the second half from Nasaf, especially after the introduction of Bozarov at half-time. Just wonder whether he might start the next game or whether they see him as an impact player off the bench. Eshmuradov. Ali Kulov. Clumsy from Bozarov just to let the ball roll under his foot. Al Faisaly have only managed, we mentioned the 1 shot on target, they've only managed 2 shots on goal in total in the whole match. Bozarov, play went down in the middle, no hint of a penalty. Bozarov turning and trying to get away from Al Faisaly. Boyle. It was that went down in the penalty area, just a little nudge, I think, from Al Faisaly. Slagic goes down, no free kick. Stanijevic. Ali Kulov might try his luck from here. Ali Kulov! Slight deflection. That wasn't too far away. To be something a little bit special, though, to beat Maleka from there, but worth a go. Nuriliev over to take the corner. Stanijevic was the man arriving. His own play got in the way of him. Nematov. Mohamed didn't deal with that the first time, did it the second time of asking. Shot high over the top. Moscovoy wanted that just rolled. It's quite well wide in the end from Ali Kulov. Moscovoy. 3 minutes to go. Nuriliev. Kabi. Oh, did well. Tricky character. Khalid Kabi. Third season at Al Faisaly, over 50 Pro League appearances now for Kabi. Stanijevic. Solovev. Kabi. Stanijevic. Nurilayev. Missed by everybody, and it almost crept in Malek. I didn't quite know where that was going for a moment. So often you see those drop into the net and embarrass the goalkeeper. Tavares. Seems a long time ago that he scored that goal, Julio Tavares. But it is the only goal of the game so far. Those Al Faisaly fans will be celebrating very soon. It's just a question of, in a moment, how much stoppage time will be added. 1:05 in the morning, Saudi Arabian time. They're still full of voice. Silva wins the free kick, which will also help to run a few more seconds down off the clock. Three minutes added time. Al Faisaly closing in on another win. Second win in 3 games. It'll take them on to 7 points out of 9. It'll take them 3 points clear at the top of the group. Played across by Boyle. Last-ditch defending in front of goal by Nasaf. By Eshmuradov. Nice flick from Silva. Kabi. Runs the ball into the corner now. They just want to try and keep possession. I don't think they'll be too adventurous here. Al Faisaly, that has gone for a goal kick though. Well, it's not as debuts go, it's a good one so far for Al Faisaly. They're certainly putting themselves in with a chance of going through to the next stage, even as a group winner or as a best second place side. Long way to go yet, though. They're only halfway through the group stages, but they've certainly looked impressive so far. Being the better of the newcomers from the western section. Melbourne City in the eastern made their debut today with a 1-1 draw. The flick head out of the inside of the post and away. Nasaf very nearly getting themselves back on level terms in stoppage time. And still, they might have a chance, but Stanijevic has fired wide. He's gone for a goal kick. What a chance. The header came back off the inside of the post. What a let-off for Al Faisaly late on. Stanijevic was hoping for the corner. That little flick header from Norchayev. Off the post. Good ball from Solovev. He's looked good since coming on, the Russian. Well, there goes the whistle. That chance that hit the post was the last one for Nasaf to try and get themselves back on level terms. They stay on 4 points in the group, but that goal from Julio Tavares, the Cape Verde international, was enough to win the points for Al Faisaly, the competition newcomers, and they go top of the group now, 7 points. They're 3 points clear of their nearest rivals. Another hard-fought win for them today. Full-time score here in Saudi Arabia. It's finished FC Nasaf 0, Al Faisaly 1.